So to go along with the new UFO series, guys, I just thought I'd show you what I'm reading. Neil deGrasse Tyson, Astrophysics for People in a Hurry. Pretty decent read. It gets right to the nuts and bolts of what is the universe, what it's made up of, and general theories and things like that. So he's actually a pretty funny writer as well, so it's not all deep and heavy. And I'm a Bigfooter in a hurry, so... Okay, that feels better. I've got my hat on. Crisp morning. We're going to do a little experiment. I've had at least 3 people ask me to try this, so it doesn't hurt. We are going to do a little magnetic experiment. Back here in the woods, we're going to go to the first TP site, and I've got my compass. I don't know where you guys come up with this stuff, but apparently the theory is that if Bigfoot is around, the compass will spin uncontrollably. I gotta tell you guys, if you're standing on iron-rich granite, your compass will also spin uncontrollably. So in, I don't know, 30 years of hunting, carrying a compass, I have only ever seen once my compass spinning around. You guys can guess where it was. It was up in Temagami, where I had my own incident many years ago. And no, I don't think it had anything to do with Bigfoot. I think it had to do with the iron in the rocks up there. The old guy that I used to hunt with, Brian, he told me you have to be very careful here. I was just a kid, you know, 16, 17, 18, going hunting with him. And he told me, you have to watch your compass, watch the sun, keep your bearings, because sometimes your compass will either spin uncontrollably up here, or it will point at the nearest mountain. Like, there are huge, hilly, mountainous areas up there, and if there's a lot of iron and you're too close, your compass is no good to you. So, we're still going to try this experiment today just to see. I've never actually taken my compass out in my own swamp here. Will it spin? And if it does, is it iron? Is it Bigfoot? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm betting it's not going to spin. I have a pretty good compass. Let's find out. Dang, I missed it. Gage just peed on the teepee. Maybe I should do the same. All right, I'm here. I'm going to get the compass out. So this is the last teepee structure that we found. I think there are 6 of them on my property now, minus the one we destroyed. But let's open up the compass here and take a look. Okay. Nope. So no, the compass is just pointing north, which is back towards my house. And it's working right now, it's pointing north. Okay, let's move on. I want to take you guys to the next spot. So that little hill you're looking at right there is actually granite, Canadian shield, poking up out of the swamp. And up on top of there is our gifting log. So we're gonna climb up on top of that huge rock. And we'll retest the compass, and we'll see if the Kong that we left on the gifting log last week is still kicking around. So this right here, what we're walking on right now, is all huge chunk of granite. And there is lots of iron in the rocks up here. But you need a really significant concentration of iron to mess with a compass. In fact, we'll come right over to the gifting log here, just in case there's any kind of energy. We can see that the Kong is still here. And the compass is still pointing north. Oh no, we're not done yet. What kind of host would I be if we didn't go back to the place in the forest, which is back by my house, where we saw the lights, right? Could be some kind of portal, could be some kind of dimensional, I don't know, right? What? I don't know what those lights were. That's crazy. Let's take the compass down there and do a final reading and see if it does any spinning or anything crazy over there. Oh no, Gage. I wasn't watching him. What do you got, buddy? Come here. He's got the Kong. He took the Kong. Gage took our gifting Kong. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna let him have it because he's the one who found it back there in the swamp and it's his. Finders keepers, right? That's his treasure. We'll let him have it. So I've told you guys before in other videos, I'll just say it again, it never hurts to give a safety tip, even over and over, because not everybody watches the same videos. Not only do I carry a compass with me when I'm out hunting, I always carry a GPS. Now up here, it's not like you guys down south. We don't get phone coverage, cell service. And I'd say 80% of these places out in the bush, there is no cell service. So I carry a GPS, an old school, you know, satellite GPS, and a compass together in tandem. And I use them both. As soon as you get out of the truck, take a reading on your compass, note which direction you're going in, and set a waypoint on your GPS truck, okay? Every time you get out, even if you're only going 200 yards, I know some people that I hunt with are so bad in the bush, in 200 yards, they can get turned around. So I always myself, just to be on the safe side, if bad weather comes in, okay, if a fog comes in, sometimes you can't see 200 yards back to the truck. Especially if it's heavy bush, you're not gonna see the truck. I know where I'm going most of the time, but just to be on the safe side, I always put that waypoint. And if you end up finding game or chasing game or shooting something and having to chase it 2 miles through the bush, you'll always know where to go to get back to your vehicle. It's the unexpected things that come up. You know, oh yeah, I can walk 200 yards from the truck, I'm not gonna get lost. Yeah, you won't until that bear chases you a mile out of your way, or you shoot a deer and you gotta go, you know? It's the unexpected things that come up that make you go further into the woods than you had intended. And that's where people get into trouble. All right, we're close. We're somewhere in that area where the lights were. My house is over there to the northeast. And the compass is pointing directly towards, well, just to the left of my house. So it's working. No spinning. All right, guys, I didn't figure it would, but enough of you had requested, and it never hurts to be open-minded, and that's what I am on this channel, open-minded. Let's go get on the snow machine and go for a ride. Hey guys, just had a really good rip around the trail, 90-acre trail on the snow machine. Snow machine didn't want to start today. It's cold, and it gave me an idea. The trails are really hard packed. Let's try something different. Let's try the Suron. Okay, I have not charged this battery since November. Look at that, it's still showing 100%. And that's been sitting here 2.5 months. So let's get that in the bike and go for a rip. I'm betting it's gonna start. Oh, look at that. Purring like a kitten. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this.
more fun than it should be. This is better than the snow machine. A lot more workout. How's that for a run, eh?